What up, nation? Good morning, y'all. Hope you guys have your coffee. You guys have your mind right. Let's do this shit.
Inside Allegiant Stadium for the first time this year. Maxx Crosby. Touchdown Raiders. And traffic is picked off by Robert Spillane. John Jones. Amazing. Yeah, let's go, Black Woman. To the back and he's caught there for the touchdown. And drilled from behind. Ball's out. Big man running.
This is a great opportunity for us to come home in front of our family, fans, Raider Nation, the Black Hole.
Raiders! Goddamn right.
What is up, Raider Nation? Good morning, y'all. I hope you guys have your cup of coffee in hand. What a beautiful day this Saturday morning. I appreciate everybody tapping in and joining us on another episode of Good Morning Raiders. Today, I have a very special guest, none other than the infamous Raider Rundown. Appreciate you for tapping in, brother.
Man, what is going on, man? What's the deal, man? Always a pleasure,
morning.
man,
This
to
is
be on one of the guys, man.
Yeah, this is early. This is early for you, huh?
Oh man, hey, look now, we already be up at this time, man. As they say, early bird gets the worm. So you already know we already be up out and about. But hey, it's definitely good to be talking Raiders at this time. Definitely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Salute.
definitely we're gonna be talking about Raiders, for sure, 100%. Really quick, salute to everybody watching. Salute to the nation. Salute to the chat. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Really quick before you start getting into it. Quick order of business. Make sure you guys go ahead and check in and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys go on each channel. My guy, Raider Rundown. Go ahead and give him a subscribe. Make sure you hit those thumbs. Keep supporting the show, y'all. You guys can go on my channel, Just Raiders Baby Podcast. Make sure you guys tap in, hit that subscribe. Keep supporting the show. Obviously, doing shows every damn Saturday morning, shows 3 times a week, dropping shorts as well. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Stay up to date on all news Raider related. Appreciate y'all tapping in for sure. All right. So I think, man, it's like, I thought it was going to be like a slow week, bro. And, Raiders don't seem, they don't disappoint, man. There's always some bullshit. There's always something going on. And obviously, we got some drama already kind of stirring out there. And, man, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I thought it was gonna be like a cool little like off season.
Right.
We have some, we have little things that we gotta take care of, but I think we're gonna get this the shit already. But I think first and foremost, we gotta address the elephant in the room right now is Maxx Crosby's hyped up comment. So I don't know if y'all know. He was on this morning show yesterday, Good Morning Football, and I think it was a guest or co-host or something like that. And they asked him, well, for one, how's his rehab going? Two, what does his future look like with the Raiders? And man, I don't know. I'm gonna play this for you guys, and I'm gonna let you guys know, so that way y'all can make your own assessment about this. But shit, I don't know. It doesn't.
Tell us about where you are with your rehab, what time in the timeline, and then if you can, tell us where you are mentally with the state of you and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, the rehab's been going incredible. It'll be about a 4 to 4.5 month deal till I'm fully healthy and cleared. So that's going incredible. I'm already lifting, rehabbing, in the building every day, getting after it. So I'll be walking next week. I've been rolling around here on a scooter. It's definitely been an adjustment, but yeah, it's just part of the process. So I'm doing incredible on that end. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about it and where we're at. But yeah, future of the Raiders, obviously, I think everybody kind of knows what's going on. I mean, like I said, I'm there every morning. We just talked about it, and it's very eerie around there, I would say. A lot of new changes and things like that. Obviously with Coach AP, getting fired and Telesco as well. First off, I want to, shout out to those guys. They were incredible, to me during my time there. But yeah, for me, I'm just focused on the day to day. A lot of things are out of my control. You know what I mean? I'm going to sit back and wait and see what happens. But I'm just focused on my rehab right now, and we'll take it one step at a time.
All right, man. I don't know. What y'all think? What you think, bro? With this comment that he made yesterday, I'm gonna let you sign off first, and then I'm gonna share my thoughts.
First and foremost, man, shout out everybody in the chat. I see everybody up in there, 805, everybody, my guy Rob Pena, Trey, man, shout out, man, countless. But shout out to y'all, man, much love. But I will say, like, for me, bro, like I didn't feel no type of way towards that comment. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I saw that and I was like, okay, and that's it. And then I was kind of surprised when people like was tripping about it on social media. I was really surprised, bro, because for me, one, people are taking literal just certain words that they want from the clip, and they're like, oh my God, he said during my time there, my guys or my gals, he was hurt this year, bro. When you're hurt and you're on IR, you're probably not going to be that much around the building. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so for that last couple of times, weeks or whatever the case it was, bro, before he was shut down, he probably was not around them like that, because sometimes you're not in the building if you're hurt. You don't really be a part of everything, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So that's some of that. And number two, of course it feel eerie. Ain't nobody got jobs. Everybody in the offices is closed, bro. Of course. I mean, shit, you gotta wait for somebody to fill the vacancy. And you, of course, we know he's there every day, but I know there is one person he probably gonna speak to, and that's Mark, and that's all that matters. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, I wouldn't be tripping about Maxx. I'm gonna just tell y'all, I wouldn't be tripping. I would be okay. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel a little differently about that. My take is this: is that I feel that he is starting to do this diva type shit. Like, he's starting to take little pages out of like Tay's book. And this is a thing. I mean, I understand you're trying to get your bread. I'm 100% for that. Get paid, do your damn thing, but don't use platforms like this to go ahead and make your negotiating tactic, because this is all it is. And we already have to hear this dude sound off on his show. That's his platform, and he has every right to do that 100%. But then he goes on shows like these and makes comments like that, where it feels a little eerie out there. It feels a little eerie out there. I mean, look, we on the brink to try to get this man Ben Johnson over to us. We're trying to, woo this man, right? Brady already did half of it and getting the interview, and he likes us already. And then this man's over there like, oh, it feels eerie here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All these people got fired and all this shit. I mean, come on, man. Like, what? When are you gonna be happy, bro? When are you gonna be happy? If it's a bread, look, this dude has Mark Davis's ear. He can go ahead and grab his fucking agent, go smoke some cigars or do whatever, right? Go to the titty bar and handle that shit. Like, this dude has access that all the other players don't. Like, they don't have access to Mark like he does. That's the relationship he has with Mark Davis. So if that's what his agenda is, which I get, cool, do that, bro. But do that behind closed doors. Like right now, what he's doing, he's airing out his laundry, like just like Tay did. That's what it reminds me. And maybe it got some trauma. I don't doubt that, but that's what it feels like. I feel like he's putting the dirty laundry out there, and especially on the brink to try to hire a man like Ben Johnson and try to get him over to be the next head coach of the Raiders. Obviously, like any other job, you want to make sure that's a good workplace to go to. I don't see that man being any different. He wants to make sure that the next team that he coaches is going to be a good place. I don't know. That's my take on it. I think he should just stay in his lane. Focus on his lane.
Yeah, let me go ahead and chime in. This is where and Rob and Rob and James, you ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. I see y'all. But I'll say this though. For me, bro, I disagree to the point where it's like he don't have to do no negotiating tactics here. Like him and Mark are like this, like already. I have it on very good authority. These motherfuckers like this, and I already like. And to be honest with you, bro, he's really not trying to go anywhere. He's not trying to go anywhere. But I feel like the frustration is that he's saying this shit publicly. Like that's what I feel like the frustration comes from fans. It's like, why are you saying this shit that everybody knows? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why are you coming on national television and saying these comments that all 31 other teams pretty much know about us? This is the thing, bro. Like for me, I don't have a problem with what he said because honestly, bro, we ain't had that real conversation yet. You feel what I'm saying? Like fans get mad at these comments right here, bro, but we ain't had that conversation where it's like, okay, bro, this is for real the last chance. Be honest with y'all, bro. Like this is it.
Yeah.
If we don't get this head coaching shit right, then he has every right. I don't want to hear nobody bitching, complaining. He has every right to say, I want to go somewhere else. And he should. That's what he should do, bro. Because at this point right now, we have in his 7-year or whatever year career, right? 7 or 8 year career, however long it's been, we have not done right by him. We have not. Be honest with yourself, bro, and be honest. We have to be honest with ourselves as fans. We have not surrounded him with consistent pieces on the defensive line. We have not surrounded him with a consistent defensive coordinator until just recently, and now it's about to change again. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, as fans, yeah, we can be angry about certain shit he says, whatever the case, but it's all real. It's all cool. Now, if we were winning, right? If we were winning and he coming out here and he talking about money and shit like that, now we have every right and everybody has every right to say, well, what the fuck are you talking about? Shut that shit down, bro. Like we winning. I don't want to hear that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Keep that shit behind closed doors. But as of right now, bro, hey, man, clock's ticking. My clock is ticking as far as my prime years. And you telling me that we getting another coach with another rebuild? You goddamn right. I'm loyal to the cause, of course. I'm down for the cause, bro. I got the tattoos and all. But you goddamn right, I want some bread on top of that. And guess what?
Oh, yeah.
At this point, this is a year later, bro. But at this point, that's why I changed my stance on Josh Jacobs. Because guess what? If he would have came back, we would have ran his ass to the ground. We would have, because we would have had to. Because our quarterbacks are booty. You feel what I'm saying? So we would have had to run his ass into the ground. He knew that. So then at that point, bro, you goddamn right, I want more money. Because you about to run me into the fucking ground. Of course, I'll take the same amount or less amount of bread to go somewhere else where I'm going to win and they not going to fucking kill my body. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, we have to be honest as a fan base and say we have not done right by certain players in the organization. Tay is not included. There's certain shit that Tay did that he's excluded from that. Now he has But
got
Tay
that
has a
calm.
little bit of a gripe. Tay got a little bit of a gripe, bro, because Josh McDaniels should have did right by him and got him CJ Stroud or Bryce Young, whatever fucking
Yep.
direction they would have want to went. They
Mhm.
should have did right. So that's on Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler. They fucked up on that. That's on their front. But you know, after that, Tay did some bullshit after that. But as far as Max,
100%.
oh no, we ain't do Max. We ain't do Max right yet. We ain't do Josh right. That's why he's gone. You feel what I'm saying? So, and Brock, look at Brock. Hey, you only got some pretty soon, bro. We gonna look up 4 years gone. Now we looking like, goddamn, Brock in the 5th year, 6th year, and this motherfucker still ain't won. He ain't got no quarterback. Come on, bro. That's unfair. We can't do that. We can't do that to these players, bro. We got to get right.
Yep, for sure, 100%. And really quick, salute to the chat as always. You guys, let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think about Max's comments? Make sure you light up that chat. Make sure you hit up the supers for my guy Run. If you're on his channel, keep supporting that show. It helps to keep the lights on. So make sure you guys head up that chat. Really quick, let me go ahead and shout out some people because there's a lot of people on the chat today. Appreciate you guys for tapping in on this Saturday morning. Our guy, Jeff, New England Boosters, appreciate you for tapping in, brother. Our guy, 805, appreciate you watching, brother. Thank you.
What's happening?
Robert Pena, what up? Appreciate you, brother. James with the Raiders. Salute, brother.
What
Thanks
up,
for
James?
tapping in. Yes, sir. Who was in here? Our guy D Menace.
Yeah.
Salute, brother. Salute. Let me go ahead and get some takes on here. 805 says Max is on NFL game day morning right now to create more drama for you guys. Damn.
Exactly. Just for more content. You feel what I'm saying? We got to get the content in.
Yep. I don't know. That's my thing. It's just like, you know, if you're gonna air your if you have don't air your dirty laundry. That's all. That's my thing. It's like
that's why I feel like most frustration.
It looks like it is frustration. I'm obviously he wants to get paid. I feel him. The way that man plays is like 1,000% every fucking snap. I mean,
exactly.
You only got a few more years in your shelf life. I think he's starting to probably start coming out of that prime pretty soon. Especially the way he plays.
You got like 3-4 years, bro. I think no, I don't think 3-4 years. That's disrespectful. The way he takes care of his body, though, you probably extend it for him probably like 5 to 6. You say like he got 5 to 6 prime years left, like the way he's playing, and then after that, you know what I mean. It might dwindle down a tad. The talent might dwindle down a little bit.
Yeah, I think if he slows down a little bit, or maybe he takes like every other snap off, I think he can increase that a little bit more, you know.
100%.
Yeah, it's just his gameplay. That's really what it is.
Well, I don't know if we talking about draft stuff, but if we draft the dude that I want to draft, then I think he'll be able to take some snaps off. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah.
I think he'd be able to take some snaps off if we draft Abdul.
Some dude, yeah, I was like Penn State. Penn State. Salute to Dixon. I don't want to trade Max, but if there's an offer, I can't refuse. It's like 2 firsts and a second. I'm taking it. I don't know.
That's nice. It's not bad, but it depends. It depends. Maybe I gotta see what shit shakes out to be. I gotta see like free agency landscape, what everything looking like. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think I would do that though. I still wouldn't do it yet.
Yep. Let's see here. This will probably be the last time the most value for him with draft picks in the trade. Yeah, I know. Jeff is on that. Let's kind of take some feelers out there. If somebody calls, let's hear that shit out. Type shit.
He retires here. That's my analysis.
I hope so. You know, for sure, 100%. Salute to Huey, Abdul Carter. Come on down. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, brother. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I did a few mock scenarios, and I definitely if Cam and Shador are not available, for sure, Abdul's available. I'm getting Abdul. I like that.
Oh yeah.
And I'm offensive minded.
And you said you wanted T-Mac before.
I wanted T-Mac, but I like Abdul, man. I don't know. Because you know what the thing is? I could get like Trey Harris or Jaden Higgins in a second. So I
There you
am
go.
or in the
There you
third,
go.
I should say. Yep. So for sure. Billy says no trade Max Wax. Mad Max.
Yeah, for real. No, I agree with that, bro. I mean, to me, I mean, if Abdul slips to 6, bro, you got to do that because you would pray that you can probably get Mecca Ibuka or something in the second round, or maybe even my dude from Texas, man, that Matthew Golden, bro. That Matthew Golden is real. I'm telling y'all, bro. If you ain't seen that motherfucker from Texas, bro, go look him up. That dude is real. He's nice.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Let's see. James says the bad thing about getting 2 firsts in the seconds will be when
Facts.
if Max went to another team, that team draft picks will be in the lower rounds from the trade itself.
Facts.
Yep.
It's not even gonna be a good pick, bro. Like if you're talking about because a contender's gonna want him. It's not gonna be no shitty team. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna trade him to no shitty team. You're gonna trade him to a team that's like on the cusp or like a team that's contending. So then at that point, like it's gonna be a low ass first round draft pick.
Yeah. I think where you have to bank on is a second and thirds. I mean, you can ask for 2 firsts, but you're gonna ask more on the lower round. So probably be a third round. Probably be like a bunch of third round, second round.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. It's either you do it this year or it's over. There's like there's no other time to do it, bro. And I honestly think he's gonna get an extension when the new coach
I think
comes.
so too. I think
he's gonna get an extension. So then at that point, bro, like we should go ahead. We should go ahead and just bank it in, bro. He not going nowhere. It's a wrap.
Yep. It looks like it's gonna be like 100 mil. Isn't he another extension for another 100?
He gonna get something. He gonna get a nice little chunk of change, bro. I really do think. I think that's a good move when you come if you a new coach, bro. He ain't got no guaranteed bread. You know what I mean? Let me slap that on there for you. Show you I'm loyal. You know what I mean? I've been watching you. You know what I mean? I respect the game. I'm gonna give you some more bread on top of that. Like that's a good move. And then you start signing some veterans that was like Robert Spillane and shit like that that already ingratiate you into the team where it's like, all right, bro, where he already know some of the dudes we need to keep, some of the locker room dudes, shit like that. So it's like that'd be cool.
Exactly. Like, and if I'm Ben Johnson, I'm coming in and I'm looking at this team. I'm like, I got my work is really on that offense, but on defense, I really got like a solid core already. Like, I really got a good foundation. I need to plug in a good DC, or I gotta promote somebody within, right? Because that's another rumor. Robbie Leonard, right? And Robbie, there's talks about maybe promoting him up to DC, and that's not a bad idea at all. And so maybe you get Robbie, maybe you get Robert. I don't know, right? But you already got that solid group with Max, Spillane. You got Chase on, literally a gem that we got like mid-season. And look at
guys.
Look at the shit these dudes are doing now. So you got to keep those dudes, right? And you got to keep your foundation. You already got Wilkins. Let's say you draft Abdul, man,
right?
That'd be crazy because you could put Max on either side and have Abdul on the other side. It's fucking
and to even chime in, bro. It's like people talk about us. Other fan bases like to talk down about us, but it's like for an offensive coach, like that's the dream. You feel what I'm saying? You got a good defense already. You can build off of. I ain't got to like fucking build it from the ground up. You feel what I'm saying? Where it's like, all right, bro, let's get somebody scheme that fits these players. That's cool. For him, he gets to literally build his offense from the ground up, though. Like you said, it's like that blank canvas. Somebody just said that right now. Dixon Sider. The offense is a blank canvas for him. He gets to do what he wants.
Yes.
And that's how he would like it, right? And as far as the other teams, yes, they have Trevor Lawrence, which could fit. They have Caleb Williams in Chicago, which could fit. But then you sit and you think for a coach, sometimes, man, certain coaches don't want to be tied in to a quarterback they didn't pick. Now, you know what I mean? He's in Detroit. He didn't pick, Jared Goff or whatever the case, but maybe he did. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe he was like, hey, bring Jared around here. Or whatever the case, you know what I mean? He was just like, I'll just make it work for right now. But in his own little scheme, he probably would do something else. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Trevor Lawrence has been in the league for a minute. Caleb Williams, we don't know what he is. Sometimes, and that's not just saying that whatever the case, but sometimes as a coach, you don't want to tie yourself to a motherfucker I didn't commit myself to. right? You feel what I'm saying? Because now it's like
Mhm.
now you got finger pointing going on. You know what I mean? Like, who is it? Who's responsible for the failure? Is it the coach? Is it the quarterback? What's going on? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
for
No.
me, if it was me, I'd want to do my own thing and be like, all right, bro, like I'm gonna fuck around and make my own offense and you know what I mean, build it from the ground up type thing. But that's just me.
Oh yeah, for sure. And this is the thing for, and I will we'll touch base on this other part in a second, but this is like an ideal situation for Ben Johnson to come in and like Dixon said, that blank canvas, where he can go ahead and build his own shit, get the guys that he wants, get his coordinators that he wants, build his dream team, if you want to say. I mean, that has to be an attractive thing for somebody like Ben Johnson. And mind you, this guy's already done it in
Right.
Detroit with Dan Campbell.
Right.
He has a blueprint. He knows what to do, and especially with his offensive mind, he's gonna build some crazy shit. I already know it for sure, 100%. Really
I
quick
feel
again.
everybody in the chat though, man. I see everybody in the chat. They talking about Max being traded. You know what I mean? I get it, bro. You got to do your job if they give you a haul or something. You got to do your job and listen. But I wouldn't do it.
Yup. And everybody on my channel, I got a little poll going on. So you guys go in there. I put a little question. Should we resign Max or should we trade him? You guys can hop on the channel, check that out. Put in your vote, and I'll post that up in just a bit. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think we're gonna keep it. I think we're gonna keep Max. I don't see him going anywhere. That's probably gonna be one of the first order of business once they kind of get their coaches picked, I should
Right.
say. But speaking of coaches, obviously we got some coaching updates. Ron Rivera, this broke yesterday. Ron Rivera was requested and actually did an interview yesterday with the
Yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit. Riverboat Ron. And then
Riverboat
Robert
Ron.
Saleh. And then Robert Saleh had his interview yesterday as well. I don't know. Obviously, Ron being announced that he had an interview yesterday. Obviously, he's probably on the bottom of that list. He's not my first or second or even third pick, but
Right.
this is just the Raiders. It looks like this is just the Raiders doing like the due diligence. I am interested in Robert Saleh, but more for that defensive coordinator position. What are your thoughts about that, bro?
Yeah, that's where I'm at because honestly, I think because when you're in these meetings, you gotta hear how they view the team in all standpoints. You feel what I'm saying? So from there you can compare and contrast. All right, whose defensive scheme, was better, who was gonna use the players in better ways, you know what I mean? So I think that's kind of where it is. Now, if you're talking about like on the head coaching poll, I'm with you, he's low, he's down there. But if we're talking about the head defensive coordinator poll, he'd be up there. I ain't gonna lie. He'd be up there as a DC. I take him as a DC.
Yeah.
If Saleh, probably he's gonna go back to the Niners, which you know what I mean. You would think so. If the reports are true that they're gonna offer him, a bag to go back, it's probably what he's gonna do. Yeah, it's probably what he's gonna do 100%. But then if we're talking about, you take him out of the equation, I would like you looking at Robbie Leonard now. Now you're looking at Ron Rivera. Who would you rather, see be that defensive coordinator for a year? That's where I would be at right there.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I like the idea of Robbie Leonard giving his shot and becoming a DC. I mean, I love Robert. I mean, if that's true, and they're gonna pull up basically a Brinks truck to his fucking doorstep, I'm taking that. I'm not even mad at that.
Yeah,
I can't be,
you
like
got
he needs to get paid. Yeah, for sure. You got to make that business decision, in other words, right? But yeah, I mean, I don't mind Ron Rivera for DC2. That would be interesting right there. I don't know if Aaron Glenn would come over to us because it would be more of a lateral move. I think his heart is becoming a head coach for him.
Yeah, he's gonna be a head coach somewhere. There's no doubt. I think it's gonna be the Saints, but he's gonna be a head coach, no doubts. So I mean, Ron Rivera would be a nice candidate if you could snatch him. Now, I see Walt, he's like, no, Robbie Leonard, but it's like, if you're looking, the only way now, if you take off Robert Saleh, right, you take him out of the equation, the only way you look are fired head coaches, right, that are looking for coordinator positions or young and upcoming defensive coordinators, right, or defensive play callers, whatever the case, coaches. So one, you already got one in the building, bro, because it's everybody says, bro, if Robbie Leonard gets fired by whatever new coach comes in here, bro, he gonna get a job quickly. So, and the job he did with Chase on and this D line with all, he's finna get a job quickly, bro. It's not gonna be anything like that. So I would say you got to retain him regardless. But if you're not going to go find some fired head coach like Ron Rivera somewhere out there, or like somewhere like just this is a name that just popped in my head, somewhere like Matt fucking Eberflus or something, right? If you ain't gonna do something like that, then you got to look at some young and upcoming people. That's the only way to do it. And then why would you say no to a young and upcoming person that's already in your building, that's already respected around the league? You know what I mean? You might as well do that. Instead of looking and try to pluck somebody else, unless like, again, or you look at somebody fired like Lou Anarumo or somebody like that. Like if that's what y'all want, okay, whatever the case, but he don't excite me either from what I just saw.
Right. Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, you already got somebody in the building that has that relationship with the team, that already has that continuity. You definitely got to give that dude a shot. You know, you got to interview him, you know, pick his brain, obviously, you know, don't just go ahead and just pencil that dude in. See if he knows what he's going to do. I mean, he's been under Patrick Graham for 3 years now. I mean, he definitely knows what he's doing. He's already picked up a lot of shit.
No, I think this is his first year with Patrick Graham. I think he was hired this year. Yeah, it's his first year with Patrick Graham. He was hired this year. But Patrick Graham, you know, kind of took him under his wing. So, you know, you had
there
that
you go. Yeah. So yeah. There you go. You can say he's under Patrick Graham. I mean, he you know, if they already had that relationship, Max likes him, Spillane, all these guys like him, give him a shot. Obviously,
also, and not to cut you off, but also from a scheme standpoint as well, right? What would his scheme be? You don't really know that because he'd be like a new defensive coordinator, but you would think he's already been there, you know, from what PG was running. He probably mix in a little bit of what PG did to some of his own philosophy, right? So he's not doing anything too crazy, and we're keeping these players in good positions to succeed, right? Like he already knows how Max plays, Chase on plays, Kuntz plays. You know, he saw Kuntz in training camp. If he gets his fucking hands on Abdul Carter, watch out. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let him get his hands on that. Or Mason Graham, and we still got Christian Wilkins we ain't talked about. So he be able to do the D line go eat, bro, and it all stemmed from the D line anyway. It don't even matter if your D line ain't shit, you're not winning anything. So it doesn't matter. So I do think. Oh, you said 2 years. If it's 2 years, then I think he's more than qualified, bro, from what I've seen from this defensive line in his tenure.
Okay. There you go.
If it's 2 years, bro, I do think he's qualified. If you're going to look at a young and up-and-coming coach instead of a retread fired coach, I would go him. I would say that.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there you go. 2 years under him. I mean, damn.
I would say that.
Yeah, you could definitely now say like he's under Patrick Graham, and I know there's some haters for Patrick Graham, you know, but I think the way that the players have talked about him, definitely you have to throw his hat in the ring for sure, 100%. Real quick, a salute to his chat. Make sure you guys check in if you guys are watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in on this Saturday morning. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit those thumbs, support the shows. Make sure you guys on Raider Rundown, hit that subscribe button. My channel at Just Raiders Baby Podcast. You know how we do every damn Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Make sure you guys tap in for that for sure. Let me go ahead and go to the chat real quick. So Stewart says Ben Johnson's going to want a complete control of the playing side of the team. If that's what it takes to get him, I said, give him what Belichick had with the Patriots. That's cool. And it looks like it's probably going to be that way. So for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Trey says he's been there for at least 2. Max has been talking about him for a while. That's Robbie Leonard for sure.
And I see what Sarah says right there, man. I know people can be shaky about having a rookie head coach, rookie DC, but guess what, man? Dan Campbell had to take that chance on Ben Johnson. This is what it was, bro. Like sometimes you gotta take the chance. You look at the Ravens right now. John Harbaugh just hired a former player, first year. Look what they doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like sometimes, bro, you gotta. And look what Jim Harbaugh just did. He hired a dude from college.
Yep.
He brought him from Michigan. And look at their defense. Come on, man. I don't think the argument worked no more, bro. Sometimes you gotta roll the dice, bro. I don't think we gotta keep it firm sometimes, and we need better and better. We just tried that shit like 2 regimes ago. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think sometimes, bro, we gotta change it up. Change that shit up.
I think if you change it up at that level, at the coordinator level, it's better than your head coach. You know, if you have that same continuity with your coach, it's different from your coordinator standpoint because you know you're just trying to make sure you got the right piece at this side of the ball. That's it. So it works out a little bit better if it's a little bit of a carousel with the coordinator position or with like a coach type, one of the lower level coaches.
Right.
I should
100%.
say. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Josh says, I don't care if we have a rookie head coach. Sean McVay was the youngest OC that became head coach. People said Rams will be shit, and look at them now. Yep.
Right.
Man, they've had a
right
shit season. They started shitty this season, and look at them now.
But see, that's the thing, bro. Like, if you look at them, and of course, because I'm, around the LA area, of course, you watch them, you subject. But, they was hurt. Everybody was hurt. He ain't have Cooper Kupp. He ain't have Puka Nacua. Damn near half the defense was hurt. And, bro, they just keep chugging. Sean McVay, bro, is a hell of a coach. He's a hell of a coach. You can only hope that Ben Johnson lands in the Shanahan and the McVay tree. That's what you hope, right? Like that's your roll of the dice, bro. And you would say, hey, you get Ben, he's got to be like Sean. He got to be like Shanahan, not like Mike McDaniel. That's what you don't want. But I don't see him being like that though, because he's coming from Dan Campbell. So it's like, you forced to be that physical.
Yep, for sure. Still all that coaching subject. Obviously, we still have a couple coaches that are out there in the win. We still have Vance Joseph. I don't know if you got an interview already. Still winning on Liam Cohen. They had requested that interview, and nothing's been said yet. Still winning on Todd Monken too. We haven't really found out what's going on with him, but for sure, Ben is still that front runner. And it looks like it's gonna pan out that way. With Ben coming to Las Vegas. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this. Make sure you guys light up the chat. Do you guys think Ben Johnson is gonna be with the Las Vegas Raiders this offseason? What do you guys think? Make sure you guys hit up the supers for sure on my boy Run's channel. What do you think, man? I mean, you think Ben's coming?
I said it. I'm pretty sure. I said it like last week. Like last week, I was like 45%. This week, talking to people, you feel what I'm saying? Just getting whatever going on. I'm like 75 now. I'm like at a 75%. It might go down. Now, of course, some red tape to go through because you can't officially say shit until the Lions are out of the playoffs, right? And we don't want to hope that they lose, but then again, if they do lose, you get this shit, you get this shit over quicker. But I'll say like also you got to read tea leaves, right? You got to read the tea leaves and fuck around and see where the smoke is. Now, it could be nothing, but at the same time, it's very telling. Like you look at our head coaching candidates, right? Most of the head coaching candidates after a couple you're looking and you're like, these would be great options as defensive coordinators. Yeah. Like you'd be like, these are great coordinators. Most of the options, besides a couple of the guys we've interviewed, you're like, oh yeah, these are good coordinators if this don't work out. And then you look at the Bears. right? You look at the Bears, who they're interviewing. You motherfuckers interviewing. Hey, they interviewing people like the Chinese government. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody's getting recruited. It don't matter how it goes, bro. Everybody gets recruited. So they're over there interviewing everybody. You look at the Jaguars, bro. They staying out till goddamn 2 a.m. God knows what they doing in Jacksonville at 2 a.m. with these head coaching candidates. But hey, they out there they're interviewing everybody named mama, but they head coaching candidates with Jacksonville. These are some legit dudes. They did Ty Monkey, Liam Cohen. You feel what I'm saying? You look at the Chicago, they interviewing everybody under the sun, so it's hard to fucking keep track. But ours, we quickly pivoted after a couple, right? You quickly pivot to some GM shit. We like, all right, bro, we want to some GM. Like, we about to use some GM shit. So you just got to read the tea leaves and be like, it's funny how after a while, one team slows down and they're like, all right, bro, we're going to start our GM search. Y'all go hit. And then the other teams are like, oh, shit, let me get Mike McCarthy on the private plane. You feel what I'm saying? Let me get Todd Munkin over here. Let me do this. Let me do this. Now, that's not mean anything set in stone, but I'm just saying, if you have a initial plan, right, Jay, you got your initial plan, and you find out something that might fuck up your initial plan, well, natural instinct is going to make you do what? Have a backup plan, right? Well, there we go. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, but that's just me. But at the end of the day, I do think he's one. If anything do shake out, because this is the thing, bro. I do think he's going to be the coach. But this shit's fickle. This human emotion, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he got family, he got all this shit. So he could change at the drop of a hat. So we gotta just hope and pray that it all. But I do think we got a backup plan. But I don't think some people gonna like it.
Oh, for sure. I think this is the other question you touched up on it right now is like, we looks like we got our guy, but we can't make no offers yet, right? And this is the thing. I'm gonna share something with y'all, and this is kind of a follow up to my Monday show. Is like, I don't know how that's gonna work, but we know how now we know how it works, and I'm gonna share this with y'all. I hope you guys see this, and I took a little snip from one of the network sites. I should say one of the big four out there. So basically, what comes next, right? So. In-person interviews with assistants who are under contract with other teams can begin January 20th, unless those teams are still alive for conference title games. Those coaches must wait until January 27th, either if they were eliminated from the playoffs or have a bye week before the Super Bowl. Coaches on the Super Bowl teams are allowed to be interviewed through February 2nd, but are forbidden from taking other teams until February 10th. Talking to other teams until February 10th, the day after the Super Bowl. So coaches on Super Bowl teams are not allowed to interview in person with other teams during the bye week if they hadn't done an initial interview early in January. No coach, now this is the thing, no coach can either sign a contract or agree to sign a contract until their season is complete.
That last sentence is the big one, right?
Yeah.
No coach can sign it. And right, Bears people will sit here on social media. We all on it. They'll tell you like he ain't even had no in-person interview. He ain't had whatever. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Bears fans, right? You don't want him to take no fucking in-person interview here, because when he get in the building, dog. You remember that video how they did Tom Brady when he walked in and everybody was clapping and shit, and everybody was looking. They was like, I guarantee you. These motherfuckers gonna put on a show when he land here, and he ain't gonna want to leave. Y'all better hope he don't get up over here, bro. Because these facilities, dog, like the team, okay, he's got some work to do. But facilities, top notch, dog. You say what you want. We spend top dollar.
Steady art.
We spend top dollar. Let him come over here and see what happens. All right, that motherfucker, pen to paper. I'll tell you that. Pen to paper.
I mean, you got a new arena, you got a new stadium, you got a state-of-the-art training facility, top notch. I mean, I don't know how. I think what they spend like, I don't know, $1 billion, $2 billion on that training facility. This is not even the stadium. This is the headquarters out in Henderson. 805 knows. I think 805 is out in Henderson, but it's state-of-the-art. It's like they got all this fucking high tech. Why do you think Max is always there? Because it's just like, man, he feels comfortable in that place. He has everything to his access to him, whatever he needs, physical therapy, whatever. He has all that shit there. And I mean, come Come on now,
bro. It's like, bro, you
that's a
gotta
tough thing to
think
say.
like, and of course, like I said, this is human emotion. Shit's fickle, so you never know what can happen. Family can intervene, things can happen, right? But as of right now, I do think what's gonna happen, bro. Y'all gotta understand. Other fan bases hating, bro. We got that motherfucker off the Zoom. We got him off the Zoom call. We ain't got him in the crib yet. So imagine when we get him in the crib. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's all this shit is all Ben Johnson, like what Tom Brady talked, bro. We was all on the Zoom, bro, like we doing right now. StreamYard.
Yeah,
we was on fucking StreamYard, bro, and we got him like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
So wait till he get in there and them doors open and they start playing that Raider theme music and shit. That motherfucker walk in there with Tom Brady in there. Stop, bro. Stop it. I know Bears fans, all that, bro. They get all happy. Oh, we're the Bears. We're the Bears. Fuck you. We're the Raiders, bro. You know what time it is. We're right and we're good. The NFL is better. That just is what it is, bro. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, obviously, speaking on that, no, I mean, shit. Raiders are never shy of haters. The hater rate is always strong when it comes to us, for sure.
Yep.
And I wanted to go ahead and address this because, man, we can't let motherfuckers slide talking shit. But obviously, and I know the chat. I peeked at the chat. They're already talking about it. I'm Schefter, Mike Florio, talking that shit, man. So if you guys saw the clip on Schefter being
Sarah's
on the
talking
Pat
that shit
show,
today, man. Shout out to Sarah.
Yeah.
She talking that shit today.
Light it up, girl. Love it.
She's talking that shit.
Schefter was on that Pat McAfee show the other day, and he was chiming in on his thoughts on Ben Johnson coming over to the Raiders. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip for y'all. Y'all let me know what your thoughts on this. Make sure you guys go super. Hold on a second. Let me get that.
Mix Hit says the Raiders haven't been good for years, and the Bears have. Stop. Stop. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh.
What do you make with what's going on out in Las Vegas and the Raiders? We've heard a lot of stuff. You came on Pat's show yesterday and mentioned the whole, Brady being very, very involved in this, obviously being a partial owner of the team. And then we're hearing the Ben Johnson stuff. What's going on out in Las Vegas?
Well, you know why Tom Brady's involved right now? Because whenever the Raiders hire their next general manager and their next head coach, they at that time will be paying 3 different general managers. They will be paying 3 different head coaches. And that doesn't include the settlement that it had with John Gruden. So in a way, it's really paying 4 head coaches and 3 GMs whenever it makes its new hire. And whoever comes in there has an enormous challenge on his hands. And that's why Brady's there. Because if he weren't there, the job would not be as attractive. It's awfully compelling, I think, when you're thinking of joining a franchise to know that Tom Brady is in it with you. And he's going to try to do everything he can to help you. Because if you are Ben Johnson, we just talked about Ben Johnson passing up Washington. You pass up Washington, and you could wind up taking the Raiders job. As we mentioned, Ben Johnson's going to be a head coach. Ben Johnson has earned that right. But if he takes the Raiders job, he's now going to a division where the head coaches are Andy Reid, Sean Payton, and Jim Harbaugh, and the quarterbacks are Patrick Mahomes, Bo Nix, and Justin Herbert. And you're going to a team that doesn't even have a quarterback, doesn't have a draft pick to go land a quarterback, and has to find a way somehow to get a quarterback. So good luck with that. Like, again, Ben Johnson needs to take one of these jobs, and he's going to take one of these jobs. But can you imagine bypassing Jaden Daniels last year and then taking the Raiders job over that? Because Tom Brady is the attract. I get it. Tom is incredible. He's impressive. But the Raiders have so much ground to make up right now, especially in that division. And that, to me, is what they have to overcome here. Now, somebody's going to take that GM job happily, and somebody's going to take that head coaching job happily. But the challenge that they have, to me, is greater than the challenge that almost any team in this hiring cycle has, because of the level of competition that you're facing in the AFC West. It's like the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Russell Wilson's a free agent. Justin Fields is a free agent. Russell Wilson very well may be back. That would make a lot of sense. But you're now going into a division where the other quarterbacks are Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and the Cleveland Browns with the number 2 overall pick, thinking they're going to take a quarterback. So that's what Pittsburgh's trying to overcome. The Raiders have it even tougher in my mind, but they're going to be doing it with a lot of dead weight on their cap. And that's why Brady is there, because they're paying all these former GMs and they're paying all these former head coaches. And fortunately, that doesn't count against their cap. But boy, that shows you the number of mistakes that they've made and the lack of stability and patience that they've had, to where now they're back in this market again. And hopefully they get it right and they get the right guys. And we're not talking about the Raiders making another change and having a 4th head coach and 4th GM on their payroll.
Yeesh.
All right.
You wanna go?
Oh, it's up to you. You can go. I can go.
Hey man, I think Sarah, with this comment, she put it up here at 10:53. She said it best, and we don't even have to say nothing. You feel what I'm saying? She said, "Why would Johnson want to stay in the NFC North when all the coaches are young and will be there for years? Reed, Peyton, and Harbaugh are old and ain't gonna be there much longer, and that's a fact." And number 2, where does Ben Johnson play in right now? Does he play outdoors? I don't think he plays outdoors. I think he plays in the dome. Well, which team got a fucking dome? You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, keep it a bean, bro. Like, for real. I know he talks about the quarterbacks and the coaches and all these things, bro. You break this shit down to elementary science, bro. I mean, in this division, bro, you only got to beat one person, one team. For real. Everybody else is a mix and mangle of crapshoot, bro. We don't know what the fuck it is. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, Bo Nix, that's first year. All right. And I'm still not believing all that. I still don't know what that is, bro. And people want to anoint it and all that. It was all right. Justin Herbert, he's been in the league for some years. He gonna make some fucking plays, bro. Like, he's gonna make some plays. He's gonna do what he's got to do. But when it come down to it, bro, he's beatable. You feel what I'm saying? He's not fucking Lamar Jackson. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Josh Allen. He's not Joe Burrow. Justin Herbert's beatable, bro. Everybody wants to fucking act like Justin Herbert is all the now. Okay, if Jim Harbaugh gets the defense right, or the defense is right, at the end of the day, bro, I've already seen what they are. You feel what I'm saying? For the Chargers, bro. They just a little tougher than they were. You feel what I'm saying? They might be a little more mentally tough than what they were, but at the end of the day, the Chargers are the Chargers, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're beatable. The Broncos are beatable too. I think the Broncos are beatable too. When all it comes for, all you got to go and get is the Chiefs. That's it. And everybody's doing the same thing, bro. Until the Chiefs are knocked off, bro, everybody's finishing 2, 3, and 4 in the AFC West. That just is what it is, bro. Yeah. And right now, it's just a mix and mangle of who finishes 2, 3, and 4. It's been a different team every year, but it's always the same team in first. So don't really matter, bro.
Yep.
Don't really matter,
look.
Bro.
Yeah. I mean, look. I don't know where this shit was coming from Schefter. I don't know if he was, hit a little sauce before he did that show. But I mean, look, Ben Johnson knows what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows the situation here. He's not fucking blind. He's not deaf. It's all over the fucking media. And for him to come out and for him to actually do an interview with us, I mean, that already speaks volumes that you're having all these reports that he's very interested in the Raiders, that they had a great interview. Why? Because this is the perfect situation for him. This guy wants a team where he can come in blank, like we said, blank canvas, and do what he wants to do and build his team in his own way, in his own image. This is a perfect situation for him. Why the fuck not? And I mean, let me tell you this. What doesn't matter that he's in the AFC West? You're gonna have competition no matter what. This is really where we're really gonna see whether or not he's gonna be a good coach. Because yes, he has to go up against Andy Reid. He has to go against Harbaugh, against Peyton twice a year. We're going to see really what his skill set is going to be. Can he really put a team together to beat these guys season after season?
And can he out-scheme these guys?
Can he out-scheme these guys? These great coaches from long ago that've been in the league for decades, and he really beat him. This young hotshot. I think this is the perfect situation. I don't know where Schefter can come off and say, you know what, they're the fucking Raiders. They don't deserve a guy like this. Fuck you, bro.
Well, so like that, and that's where it gets me, bro. And number one, I'll be biting my tongue. Philly Nation, I know you not talking. I can get a motherfucker from the Home Depot lumber section to do what Jalen Hurts is doing right now. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. All right, so stop that. Number two, all right, as far as Adam Schefter, as my boy Raider Trey puts it so eloquently, hey, Al must have called him a weenie back in the day, bro. Somebody must have tapped this girl, something. Because this shit right here seems personal, bro. Why is this so personal? What's with the hatred? You gotta get that hatred out your heart, champ. I don't like all that, bro. We can't do all that. As far as like, they're paying 3 head coaches, 4 whatever, huh? They're paying this. Hey, fuck you, my bread long. I could do that, bitch. What you talking about? You feel what I'm saying? Like if I'm Mark Davis, bro, and we keep it counting. What you talking? I'm finna pay another money
too. That's his money,
and I'm finna pay another one. So say something again. That's just where I'm like, bro. Come on, bro. You out here now? You counting pockets? You feel what I'm saying? And he said it right there. It don't even, thank God the coaches don't count against the cap. You goddamn right they don't count against the cap because my bread long and my pockets deep. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm Mark, that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, why you hating on it? You feel? Don't be hating because we trying to get it right. As far as the Bears, bro, come with some more moolah, come with some more cheese, and then we talk. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the money ain't gonna be no issue. Multiple people have said it in this cycle, in this head coaching cycle, that as far as what we're doing right now, money is not gonna be no issue. So what that mean? Mark got the bread to spend, and Mark is willing to spend that bread, and that's his only job. That's all we require of Mark Davis, bro.
Sign the paychecks.
Sign the paychecks, bro, and that's what we require because he's a good businessman. That's what he is. You feel what I'm saying? He's a good businessman when it comes to the money, and he's trusted Tom Brady to do the football shit, which is a smart business move. So as of right now, bro, him over there talking about, oh man, they doing all this, they paying all this. Oh well, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Now at that point, bro, you can count how much bread this is when I pay my next one. You feel what I'm saying? Go report that shit. Report how much the bread is on this next motherfucking head coach. Motherfucker, keep your bread silent. Keep your motherfucking mouth shut.
Yep. And they doing the things the right way. They brought in Brady, and you can see that now. Mark is starting to stay in his lane. He's like, all right, cool. Let me know what I need to do. Let me know where I need to go, how much I need to go ahead and shell out to bring this dudes over. Like whatever you need, like let me know. That's what his role is as an owner, and that's great. And that's Tom's role now as an owner, a minority owner, and he's doing the damn thing. He's building this relationship with Ben Johnson. I don't know where Schefter gets off saying that.
It is what it is, bro. Like
Ben doesn't need to come over here. He has to go up against all these coaches and all these.
So if he goes to the end, go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say like look, the only dude that's relevant right now is Patrick Mahomes. Bo Nix is on his rookie now. He's gonna enter his second year. Herbert, we see his fucking like a Derek Carr 2.0 because he couldn't get it done on that fucking wild card game. He looked awful. He looked like Minshew. So like, what the fuck do you have to worry about? Like, why are you using that, bro? The only dude that we really have to worry about is Mahomes. And we'll have an answer for that. We'll have an answer for that. And that answer right now is Maxx Crosby.
We do have the answer. That's what I'm saying. The answer is there, but we've known like when we're healthy, when we're on our shit, we're doing what we're supposed to do. We know how to fuck with the Chiefs, bro. We do. We have the players to do it. We have the personnel to do it. And just like Dixon says, bro, you even break it down to an elementary science. All right. You got Ryan Poles sitting in the room with you, right? And he's telling you, and the Bears ownership, and they're telling you, like, hey man, we're gonna help you out. We're gonna do whatever you can. Or you got Tom Brady sitting in front of your face saying, hey, bro, whatever you want, just say it. It's going to be done. You feel what I'm saying? I'm thinking about getting you this GM right here, Spy Tech, who I think is going to be the dude. I'm thinking about getting you this GM right here. Check the resume. Feel what I'm saying? Look what he's done. You know what I mean? I don't know if they know each other or not, but whatever the case, check your resume. We're gonna pair you up with somebody nice. You want somebody that's gonna be aggressive as a GM, gonna get you what you need. I'm gonna grab you that. All right, you feel what I'm saying? We don't know what the quarterback plan is right now. We just got to get the fucking head coach, right? You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
But if they grab their cojones, we don't know, right? I have no idea. But if they say, hey, we're gonna get a quarterback, we trading up. If that's what they want to do, you feel what I'm saying? And Brady says that's what you want, and Ben Johnson's like, yep, I want Cam, I want Shador. Make it done. You feel what I'm saying? Let me call up Roger G. Let me call up Roger G, man. We trying to trade up, man. Go ahead. Let me get the Browns pick, whatever the case. If Brady's in front of you telling you that, it's very hard for you to be like, I don't know about that. Nah, bro. Not if we in front of you talking about Mark Davis is gonna line your pockets up with cash and Brady like whatever you want football wise, let's do it. Come on, bro. Stop.
Yep. Exactly.
Here go Philly Nation again, man. Here go Philly Nation. Hey, worry about your own game today, bro. You better hope Jalen Hurts play the way he's supposed to play, man. Better hope. Or are they playing tomorrow? It's Philly hoping it's Philly playing tomorrow.
I think Philly is due tomorrow. Yeah.
And then Mix is a Rams fan, which I have no idea why you're in here. You have zero dog in this fight. Zero. Y'all motherfuckers got to be focused on y'all playoff game. You know that's the thing, bro. They're not focused on their playoff games. They gonna fuck around. They gonna fuck around and lose. It's all right.
Yeah.
They gonna fuck around and lose, bro. They gonna fuck around. Who's delusional? Tom Brady probably told Ben Johnson, look, man, Raiders haven't won division since 2002 or won a playoff game since 2002. You'll be a hero and a legend for Raider fans. No, that's 100%.
Yeah.
And then he's talking about Philly Nation, bro. There's only one nation. Philly
There's
Nation.
only one nation, bro.
Ass.
Exactly.
That shit's down ass. You got to change your YouTube name, bro.
Shit.
You got to change your YouTube name, bro, because that shit sound fruity, dog. You got to change that shit up.
I know.
Philly Nation. Bird game. That shit is trash. Shit's garbage, bro. Get that shit out of here, bro. Get that shit the fuck out of here. That shit's terrible. Yeah. Oh my god, bro. When's the last time you won the division, bro? Mix, you not even a dog in the fight, bro. Nobody cares about what you're talking about. That's the funny part. Like, I'm only giving you attention because I'm just letting you know nobody gives a fuck about the Rams in here. It's not even like on a disrespectful tip. We be giving the Rams respect up in here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we give them the flowers. Sure.
That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Hey, he coming up in here doing all that crazy shit. That's wild. They secret fans on the low. Nah, for real. You know what's crazy, bro? You know how many fans gonna switch over to the dark side once we start winning? You know how crazy that shit's gonna be. I can already see Charger fans and Rams fans right now.
Yep.
I can see it.
Yep. Oh my god, I'm a Raiders fan. Like all of a sudden they come out of the closet, bro.
Yeah, all right. We know who y'all are. We already know who the real fans are right now. So it is what it is. When we start getting the new fans, bro, we gotta start kicking their ass out.
Yep. And salute to our people in the show. 100 people in the building. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys hit those thumbs. Check in and hit that subscribe button for my guy Run, and then on myself, Just Raiders Baby podcast for sure, 100%. We're doing the damn thing with you this beautiful Saturday morning. Sorry, I got the wrong one. There you go. Give my boy Cheeto a follow too for sure.
Ah man, my dog Cheeto, man. I know he out there watching the game, bro.
He's out in Vegas, man. He's out in Vegas doing the damn thing. So for sure. Salute to my guy over there. The other thing, and I'm not gonna play the fucking clip of Florio, but look, Florio was just saying that he's trying to allude to Tom Brady having some type of tampering with Ben Johnson. Right, because of his job currently at Fox, because he has that insider access to teams, to buildings, and all this other shit that when doing, because I guess he's doing the commentary for the Lions game today. So he's trying to do that there's gonna be some shit. He's gonna be able to see some shit that nobody else can see. From way the fuck up high in the booth, right? Let me tell you something. Tom Brady does not have first of all, he can't go to the pre-production meetings, right? So he can't talk to none of the coaches. He has like restricted access to parts of the stadium, to the building, right? So literally, I think the only place he can go is like to go to the fucking restroom and the booth. That's it, and go to the parking lot on his way out. I don't even think he's allowed on the field. So for Florio to come out and say, look, this motherfucker's gonna see all this other shit, and maybe he's gonna pick up on certain things. Like he's saying the same fucking game he would on TV. I don't understand. Like this motherfucker has like mysterious access, like the backdoor secret key or some shit to Ben Johnson, and like, all right, I see what you're doing. Let me look at your playbook real quick, bro. Let me see what type of shit you're running. Like, it's not like that. I don't know where.
And even if they did, bro. So you feel what I'm saying? Like, look, bro, he already talked to him on a game before, and they said the first time they talked was on the field during Green Bay, right? They already talked. All right, cool. Even now, bro, like right now, bro, you got to be thinking Tom Brady's a competitor as well, bro. Like smart sense, he's not gonna be all in front of this man's face, like, hey, man, look, what you think about our head coaching job in the middle of a goddamn divisional round playoff game? Stop, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, be real with yourself. He probably gonna dap him up, be like, hey, man, good luck today. You feel what I'm saying? Do your thing. I hope you do your thing today. I'll speak to you afterwards. That's what real G's do, bro. They keep it pushing. So the fact that it's the fact that these media boys like that, you know what I mean, like Florio, like Schefter, even putting that shit into the air, bro. That's the fear. You feel what I'm saying? That's the fear that the steal, because it's like, nah, man, that shit don't feel right. They not supposed to do that. They supposed to do some dumb shit. They supposed to hire a dumbass coach. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, not this time. You feel what I'm saying? Not this time. We doing this shit correctly this time. So at this point right now, I'm like, he don't have to do all that. And even if he did, maybe he does, but he really don't have to fuck around and talk to this man on the field or whatever. And you really think that calling this game, where are they in Detroit? You think this motherfucker can't have no backdoor secret entrance and secret access to this motherfucker? Be real. Do y'all really think that Tom Brady wouldn't have no access in no ways of communication, backdoor channels to talk to this man? Stop.
This is Tom Brady. Yeah, this is Tom Brady. It's not Joe Buck. It's not anybody else. Yeah,
whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, bro. It ain't shit you can stop. It don't matter. You feel what I'm saying? It don't matter. Now we're probably not gonna talk about no scheme, but before the game, you feel what I'm saying? We might be able to meet up somewhere, might be able to do whatever. Stop, bro. Like he gonna be able to do something if he wants.
Yep.
That's if he wants. Now he don't have to. But if Brady wants to make that shit happen, bro, he gonna make that shit happen. I guarantee you, motherfuckers start doing this too. Because it's Tom. They gonna I guarantee it.
Yep. I mean, and that's the thing. So I don't understand that shit. I mean, it looks like Tom is gonna be at Fox. He wants to fulfill his contract. He wants to try to do, I think it's a 10-year, $300 million contract that he has with them. And he's gonna try to do. I think what his route is gonna be is like, look, I'm gonna do this job until y'all motherfuckers fire me. That's it.
Right.
That's literally his stance.
How much he making a year? How much he making a fucking year? Like 35 mil a year or some shit like that?
30 mil, yeah, like over 30 mil.
You goddamn right. I keep riding that shit till the wheels fall off. The owner's gonna have to vote me out because I'm gonna get this easy 30 mil, bro. And at the same time, I think somebody else said it. Somebody else said it because I didn't even think about this. He gets to also like watch players closely. You feel what I'm saying? If he's director or starting to help with player personnel too, he gets to see players on the field, free agents that might be coming up. He low-key, all right, I like this motherfucker right here. All right, when free agency come, I saw him in this game and I announced this game. Yeah, let's get him. I want him. Let's get this dude. Yeah. So you might be able to do that too. But you're right. I think, until they kick his ass out, I think he gonna be doing it. I would. Fuck that. That's easy 30 mil a year. You got them right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do that till they kick my ass out.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I'm going to take that money all day. Yeah. Let me go. Yeah. Salute.
What up, man? What up?
Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yeah. Y'all let me know your thoughts on Schefter, on Florio's comments. I mean, like I said, the hater rate is strong. There's never no hate, no drama when it comes to us, especially when we're trying to get nice things, especially when we're trying to put shit together. People come out of the woodworks talking that shit. And these motherfuckers are on top of that list right now, for sure. Josh says haters better not call me a bandwagon when our Raiders start winning. I'm throwing
Oh,
punches.
that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, Dick says, is Brady supposed to call off because he's the rest of the league is in their feelings?
Hey, you ain't gonna affect my pockets.
Nope, for sure.
You ain't gonna affect my pocket. What up,
He's just making up shit to get him out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because they're, that's one thing that Florio was saying is like, I don't know how the fuck the owners are letting this happen, where he has all this insight, he has all this access to all these teams because he's going to different stadiums and all this shit. I mean, come on now, come on. They obviously felt that this wasn't going to be a major conflict of interest. There's always some type of conflict of interest, but for it to really have that competitive edge for us, I don't think so. I don't see that. Raider Way says Brady joined us. He didn't come here to lose. His legacy matters to him. Just win, baby. Facts. Feel that.
Shut up, Hakai. Y'all kiss each other's siblings to celebrate a Chiefs win. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear. Tribe says, I just like fucking with the chat. This should be funny.
Yeah.
But Tom Terrific, he walking in like, what's pimping? Nah, I get that.
Yeah,
he's on that, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like Raider Way said, like Tribe said, bro, like we are now starting to become more hated again, bro. The Raider Way is here and he joined us, bro. The legacy is gonna matter. You feel what I'm saying? The legacy is gonna matter to him, regardless, because his name's attached. Everybody knows now. Like at this point, bro, everybody talking about it. His name's attached. Like so, everybody knows he's part of this shit. So if we start losing and we start looking shitty, everybody gonna look like, well, you know what I mean? Tom was part of it too. Tom was part. So he can't have that. He can't have that, bro. In fact, I'm right with you, John. I'll cry legit tears.
Yep. Yeah, and that's fact. And I'm glad that Mark did this and made this move because it looks like he's trying to progress. He's trying to better himself, and that's what we wanted because I think we all get into that point of being tired of losing seasons, mediocrity. It looks like it's going to be our time to shine once again.
We tired of being tired, bro.
Tired to be tired. I am. I'm still a Raiders fan, no matter if they go 0-17. But it'll be hard, bro.
Yeah, I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Shit, that's how we know we're on the right path. The rest of the league can't keep us out of their mouths. Yeah, it's true. And when anything happens, it's always that shit talking that starts to fucking happen because they hate on us because they know that we get the majority of the football fan base. We're one of the largest fan base in the NFL.
Yeah,
and people recognize that.
I mean, that's and shout out to Dixon Sider, man. Shout out for the
salute. Appreciate you with the $2 holler. We're on the right path when the league starts hating. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, that's what we was built on, bro. It's the foundation. You feel what I'm saying? The hate. That's what Al built this shit on, man. League hate, bro. The bricks was on motherfuckers not standing us, and I love it because at this point, bro, you know how long like we've waited to talk shit. I've waited a long time, bro. Like that shit is boiling in me. It's festering. I can't wait to sit here and start talking shit to other fan base, bro. I can't wait because they're not gonna stand us. We're gonna be so annoying, but we deserve it. It's what we deserve. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers did shit on us for so long, bro. It's time for us to repay the favor.
Exactly. Josh says, if you heard Gronk said it in the Good Morning, Tom Brady is the greatest to build a team all around. He hates losing. We say we're gonna win the next game. Nah, he said we're winning the next game. So yeah, no, Tom is a competitor. Tom, I mean, literally, I think that first year in Tampa when they didn't really do anything. Oh man, I think that fucking put a chip on that dude's shoulder. And fuck, the next year, look what they did.
Right.
Tom knows football. Tom knows how to go ahead because you could tell he had a hand in that Tampa Bay team.
100%. Richard Rhodes asked, "What's our thoughts on Aaron Glenn?" I would take him as a viable number 2 option. If we couldn't, if Ben Johnson did decide he did not want to come here, I would take Aaron Glenn as the second choice. I love Aaron Glenn. I think he's going to be a very good head coach. I just think he got the right mix of stuff, and definitely he'll be able to fuck with our defense. Our defense will be heaven for him. And I definitely think he's one of those defensive coaches that would be able to get the offense right and unlock the offense. So I definitely would be on Aaron Glenn train 100%.
Yeah. I'm gonna put up this one from Jeff. Are we really putting that much stock into Brady saving everything? Look,
we have to.
Go ahead, man. Let him know. Talk to him.
It's our only choice. What you mean? Like this? What do you mean stock, bro? Everybody else in the building we've seen do this job already. We've seen Mark already do this. You feel what I'm saying? Mark has done this for like half of my adult life. You feel what I'm saying? Like half of my adult life, I've seen Mark fail and try and fail and try. This is the only other option, bro. This all we have left. So we gotta do this shit.
This dude might be the most competent dude we've ever fucking brought into our organization. And we're starting to see that. Starting to see that. I mean, come on now. You know, the way that obviously the way that AP and Telesco got let go was messy, right? That's fine. But they did it for a reason. Look at it. Look what it has. Look what has happened now, right? We're talking about Ben Johnson for a long time. You and I said that why would this motherfucker want to come over here? And look at it now, like he's a fucking front runner to be the next head coach here.
Without Tom, bro, without Tom, we were right. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Without Tom, we were definitely right. This motherfucker wouldn't even sniffed in this direction. So that's why I'm like, bro, yes, we have to. At this point, bro, if it fails, then we all gotta look ourselves collectively in the fucking mirror, and we have to make some hard, tough decisions in life. Like that's just what it's gonna have to be, bro. But right now, this is the only thing we have to lean on, bro. This is it.
Yep. Dixon's like, well, Tom Brady can't get fired. Yep. So that's the thing. He's invested in this motherfucker. He's a owner. I heard some of these comments before that, like, oh, maybe he's trying to set us up to fail. Why? This motherfucker literally spent I don't know how many millions of dollars to buy a piece of the team. He's trying to get a return on investment.
Thank you, bro. You get, of course, like even if you lose, you still get a lump sum of money, but you get a way more larger lump sum of money if you start winning and go to the playoffs and shit, because you get more and more and more bread with the playoff games and incentives and shit like that. Like you got to be able to do that, bro. And he said, I think it was. I don't want to say it wrong because I feel like there's some shit attached to this that I cannot say wrong. But my man start with a B and it's LLA. It says Aaron actually makes more sense because we are a defensive team, but I would rather have Ben for the offensive play calling. We need it. And shout out to you, dog. Shout out to you.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen that way. It's definitely gonna be if they're gonna bring somebody from Detroit. This is going to start with B.
I do think it's Ben, but I do think I would keep my options open for Aaron, bro, because, necessarily it could work with a defensive guy that understands the other side of the football. Dan Quinn, some of these other guys, like how it worked, D'Amico Ryans, things like that, where you get a defensive guy, but they understand how to talk to the quarterback and talk to the offense and shit like that. So it can work. It can definitely work. And I think he's one of those guys. 100%.
Right. For sure. I'm gonna hit up this question by our guy Richard. Who's your favorite for the GM job? And I'm glad you touched on that, brother, because we about to get up on that right now. John Spytek. Yep. Tampa Bay. I think they asked him for a second review. I don't know if he's done it yet. I haven't heard anything, but right now, Spytek is the front runner to land that head coaching job. The other dude that I like, John Eric Sullivan from Green Bay.
I heard his interview went very well. So I think right now those are the two leaders in the clubhouse. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it's him and it's Spytek. If you don't get Spytek, I would expect him to be the guy going in there.
That's your number 2. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
your number 2 for
that
sure.
would be the guy. What he's done is great though. I mean, shit, what he's done with the Packers, you can't poo-poo on that. You feel what I'm saying? We got to
No,
be real.
no, you can't.
That's
No, you
that's
can't.
But the Spy Tech one, I think that's the dude where I think he might be aggressive though. He looked like an aggressive motherfucker. I think
He looks like
just
an aggressive motherfucker. I'm gonna put this out there too. He has a relationship with Tom Brady. I
Right.
don't know if most people know that. So they were at Michigan together. Brady was on his senior year when John came over to the team. So they were
okay.
at Michigan together. Yep, they were at Michigan together, and then obviously John was there to help facilitate that Brady
To
coming
get him
over
to Tampa, right? To get him to Tampa.
Yes, sir. Helped them to get Gronk, all that shit. That so they have that relationship. They have a pretty good bond. So that's why also too, John is the front runner to get that GM nod over.
Bro, he's drafted very, very well. I mean, he's drafted like 3 Pro Bowlers, like hella starters. You feel what I'm saying? Hella key contributors from every draft. He's at least getting a starter or 2, right? Or somebody that's gonna contribute in a great way. So it's like for him, bro, I would fuck with him 100%. And the free agents they bring in, right? Like they bring in the right mix of free agents with the right mix of draft talent. I think Tampa Bay's done it right over there. Now that division's kind of weak, and there's some things that goes on over there. But whatever the case, bro, like I think he understands how to build it from the team perspective, where there's depth, there's quality starters, and then you got your star players. You feel what I'm saying? So I think he knows how to build a team. Now, if they don't get Spy Tech, Jack asked, if they don't get Spy Tech, I'm with my guy Jay because he brought him up a lot during the last show. And after I've done some research, I like him too. And that's the John Eric Sullivan, the guy from the Packers. I like that. I like him a lot. He would be nice. We haven't requested him, but I like the Alec Hallaby, but I don't know. We haven't requested that. So I don't know how that
did.
Did we?
I think we did. Hold on. Hallaby. Yeah. So they're on my list. So Mike Borghese,
He's gone.
Terrence Gray, and then Mike Hallaby, and then Sheldon White from Pittsburgh, and then this was Alexander from San Diego.
Can I let y'all know something, man? I'm gonna let y'all know something. This is just a gut feeling. I don't know anything right now, but the fact that Mike dude went to Tennessee, bro, everybody go ahead kiss Cam Ward goodbye. I ain't kiss him goodbye. It's over. That's where he's going. I'll let y'all know that right now, bro. They probably finna go ahead and hone in on that. And they'd be foolish not to. I'm not gonna lie, they'd be foolish not to take Cam Ward in the position they got him.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
And Walt asked the question, why have we not requested Ray Agnew? I'm thinking, bro, honestly, I thought about that, but then you gotta I don't think that connection is there, bro. I think there's a better connection to be had with GM and with GM and head coach mixture. I think there could be a better connection than that. And just because he came from Detroit, you know what I mean? I know we like it, but I do think there can be a way better. I think Spy Tech and Ben Johnson will probably fit a little bit better. I think that fits a little bit better.
Yeah. The other name that hasn't been mentioned, I was surprised. I thought he was on the list. Brian Flores. Brian Flores hasn't been mentioned. I was never
on that, bro. I was never on that. For me personally, that never excited me because I think Aaron Glenn is what Brian Flores is not. You feel me? Like in the regard of where I think Aaron Glenn has the personality, has the traits to get all 53 dudes engaged, get them right, get them involved. Whereas Brian Flores can and may have learned, but he's more tailored to get my squad, get my people together. You feel what I'm saying? His personality is a little more brash. I don't think that's the same. Like I was never really on the Brian Flores train, to be honest.
Chris asked, Spytek ran the draft.
He helps run the draft. Yes, he helps run the draft. And day-to-day personnel, free agency, all that good shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, and I think this is maybe this question was brought to Ben. I'm like, who would you want as a GM? Like,
You have to talk about
would
it.
you? Yeah, like,
Gotta
do
talk
you
about
like
it.
John? Do you like Spytek or do you like Sullivan? Like, what are your thoughts on these two guys? These are guys on our list. What do you think about them? And I'm pretty sure he gave his points on that for sure.
And you
That
talking,
has to
Jay,
be.
because at the
Mhm.
same time, right? Like for the other two teams, that's a point that they cannot make, right? They cannot sit there and say, "Well, we're thinking about hiring these GMs from this list. Like, who do you like? Take a peek. You know what I mean? Tell us who you want to talk to."
Mhm.
Because they already got fucking GMs. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Mhm.
GMs are in the interviews. So then at that point, we again, that's another advantage where you're saying, "All right, bro, who would you like to work with?" I mean, what working
Yep.
relationship do you feel? Or you could say, we're gonna interview these candidates for GM. We're gonna tell you what their plan is after we interview them. You feel what I'm saying? And then you tell us which plan you like.
Right.
You can do that too. So then it's like we have the time, we have the capacity to really, really give him step by step the blueprint to exactly how he wants to map this shit out when he gets here. So it's like
Right.
that's just where it is,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah, and but yeah, those are the two guys. But obviously, Spytek,
Right.
it's gonna be is the front runner. I mean, potential pairings. I mean, so you're thinking Spytek and Ben Johnson come over?
Spy Tech and Ben Johnson, man, or you can go Spy Tech, or not Spy Tech, or you can go, if that don't work out, Eric Sullivan, and then you go Ben Johnson as well. Now,
Mhm.
if you do not do that, then you can, if you go with a different head coach, now we're looking at Pete Carroll. You got to look at if everybody in the big thing is like Pete Carroll believes to be the number 2 option, who would he bring in as GM? Now, the names I heard for his GMs, I don't really like. Now, this is the thing with
Mhm.
Carroll. I don't know if he gets all that control that a Ben Johnson would get, right? Like
Yeah.
you get Ben Johnson in here, you say, all right, bro, you got like a 6-7 year contract, get this motherfucker rocking, get it rolling, bro. You got full anonymity, do what you want. But as
Mhm.
far as Pete, you're gonna have to monitor that a little bit. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We're gonna have to rein that in. I gotta see what you're doing. So at that point, maybe Brady still, takes the approach of saying we're gonna hire whatever GM we want to hire anyway.
Mhm.
With
Right.
Pete. So that would be that. That would be there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Josh says Pete Carroll better not bring Jeremy Bates as OC with Robert Sala DC.
That's the next thing.
Uh,
Now I'll be cool with Pete. I wouldn't be mad at Pete, but he gotta get it. He
yeah,
gotta get that OC shit right, 100%.
yeah, yep. I like this comment from Space Beast. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate everybody. 100 people in the building watching. Appreciate you guys tapping in on the Saturday morning. Ben Johnson gets the keys. Spy Tech, GM. T Mac, wide receiver at 6. Milrow or Dart in the second round. Scottaboo in the third.
Now, already I like it because you're not taking Ashton Genty at 6. Already I like it.
Mhm. Mhm.
T Mac at 6, beautiful. Take
I
Milrow
like
out of
that.
there. Give
100%.
me Dart,
Yeah.
right? Give me Dart. I'll take Dart over Milrow. And Scatterboo in the third. Oh, I like that. That's nice right there.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
nice.
Yeah. And this might be the route that Ben Johnson might have to go through. He might not want to go ahead and trade up for a Cam or Shador necessarily. He's like, he might say, hey, you know what? Let's see what happens at 6. Let's see what happens that falls in their lap. I got different scenarios. I got different guys that we can go ahead and go through. And then if anything, I like these guys in the second. That could definitely be a
Yeah.
possibility.
Yeah.
I've been with a little bit on the draft talk, but I'm gonna get into it next week. I'm gonna do some mock drafts with everybody. So make sure you guys tap in next Saturday. We're doing the mock drafts. But yeah, that might be a scenario where that might happen for sure, 100%.
Yeah. Desert Raider. There's always Desert Raider. You gonna be that one hater. There's always like it's not even like a bad thing. It is what it is. Like you're subject to your opinion. But I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's just funny because every time like you talk about like a prospect or something, like there could be like 10 people that be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I like that dude. And there's always like, yeah, one person like, nah, that motherfucker sucks. Like it's like one person, bro. That's just funny.
That one person that goes against the grain, bro. Every
hilarious,
time.
bro.
That's funny.
But you always subject to your opinion, bro. That ain't nothing to you.
It's all good.
Funny,
yeah.
It's
No, it's just funny though. Our guy Stewart says no to Pete Carroll or Rivera. No more retards. We need new blood, new ideas. I feel you on Rivera. I'm not a fan of Ron. I do like Pete Carroll, and for the only reason that this motherfucker's proven this dude has done it. In the collegiate level, he's brought multiple national championships to SC. He's done it in the NFL with the Seahawks. Look how he turned that franchise around, right? So that was Pete Carroll. That was Pete Carroll. So
and I mean, you come in, bro. I mean, he's everybody crying about Jim Harbaugh. Well, there you go. You feel what I'm saying?
That's his kryptonite. That's his
multiple
kryptonite.
times. He's beat Jim.
Yes, sir.
Raider Trey, how dare you, man? Yeah, my guy Trey is over here talking about Will Howard, and don't scare me now. We can't talk about no Will Howard, bro. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. He's all right. He's all right, but I still wouldn't. I don't know if I would trust him to be like no franchise dude or nothing like that.
If Dart, Gabriel are gone, I'm down with Will Howard.
Over Milroe?
Over Milroe.
That's the thing, bro.
He's your tall quarterback, 6'4". I
know.
Look what
and I get it, bro. I get it. Everybody likes Milroe's throwing ability. And I'm gonna start my draft. I want to start my draft content when we get the damn coach. That's when I know like what players would fit the scheme. You feel what I'm saying? But at this point, like I get it. We like Milroe's throwing ability. We like the way he throws. But come on, bro. Like that. I mean, not throw, run. I'm saying the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Run. I at this point, bro, I couldn't trust this motherfucker to throw a pebble in the ocean. At this point, I'm telling you the real truth. I cannot see it. Now he can get coached up, and maybe something can happen to where he starts getting accurate and shit all of a sudden. But I see some people talk about Lamar Jackson. Like, fuck no, not even Lamar Jackson was that bad at throwing going in, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? There were things to the game you saw. Jalen, bro, he be making some reads sometimes, and he be doing certain shit where you just be scratching your head, and you be like, bro, what the fuck are you looking at? What are you doing? Like, it's just I can't, bro. I can't.
Yeah,
Dart's a project too. Let's not get it wrong. I'm not sitting here saying Dart.
But he's the better of the two.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I would say. 100%.
For sure. I like this question from Richard. What's your thoughts on Deion to Vegas? And should you're pulling Eli Manning? So Deion ain't coming, but I like the second part. He might. We know that he said it. There's two teams that he doesn't want his son to go play at. Who's the top two?
Tennessee. I think he don't want him to go play at Cleveland for sure. He don't want that. And I think also tea leaves, reading, very telling. Ain't no way you can fucking tell me that if the head coach search is on and popping and we're really looking and we're really trying to invest and see who the fuck's gonna be the next coach. Ain't no way in hell you can sit there and look me in the face and say, if Deion Sanders wants this job, you can look here and say, unless you already think we already got a motherfucker. It's cool though. Appreciate it though. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate you wanting the job, but that save you the trouble. You feel what I'm saying? Don't even come over here because we already got some shit kind of figured out. Ain't no way in hell you doing that unless you already thinking some shit like that. Or if the search is open, you feel what I'm saying? And the search is real, and you're like, all right, bro, we're looking. Get the fuck out of here, bro. If Deion Sanders says he wants that fucking job, bro, you get him on the phone. You get his ass on the phone immediately. Yeah. I don't care what nobody says, bro. At least to hear what he says. At least to just hear. So it's like you got to read them tea leaves too, bro. You got to read all them tea leaves.
Yeah. I mean, and I know he knows because he's in the know that he's heard that most likely Ben Johnson's going to be the guy. And what more attractive place you want to send your son to come and play where your concerns have been like, I want to make sure my son gets treated right. I'll make sure he's nurtured, he's supported, and he gets in the good system. What other
I get what people are saying. 100%, because he, like you're saying, nurtured as well. You put him in Ben Johnson's system. That's a good system. We all speculate right now as far as putting him in there. But as far as what I've seen, and of course, all my people, you already know, I talked to Brady Trey about it and everybody on Twitter. I'm going to be doing kind of my review of Shedeur. I watched film tape. You know what I mean? We're going to do the little review soon. But in all that, I don't care how you feel, bro. I truly feel that Shedeur and Ben Johnson's offense would be killer. I swear, like, just the fit is immaculate. The fit's immaculate, bro. That is the perfect fucking. That's the, if you want to transition from going to get Jared Goff to your own quarterback who you think can run this system, that's Shedeur. And you know, Jeff be hating, bro. I love Big Jeff, man. He be hating, but dog, if I can get Shedeur with the play action that Detroit does and the motioning and all the shifting and shit like that Detroit does, oh, bro, stop. Right? Yep. We be able to kill some shit. I ain't gonna lie. He be nice in that offense, bro. He be real nice.
Yeah, exactly. I
love you, Jeff.
I agree. I know we love you, Jeff. But
I love it.
I think, and then he's gonna be the most NFL ready out of this whole draft.
100%.
You know, and to put him in a system like that is just gonna kind of fall into place. And that's the attractive thing. Now, I think he might pull a Manning. We don't know, right? Tennessee doesn't have a great track record either of taking care of the QBs. So that's the thing. That's the other thing. So it might be the Giants, but I don't know. There's things that his stock is falling as well. So he might land at 6. I talked to Jeff last night when we did a show together, and he asked if Shedeur lands at 6, would you take him? I'm like, fuck yeah, you have to take him. Why not? You didn't have
Why
to.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, he fell in your lap. You don't have to trade anything for him. You know,
that's easy money. And then we're just gonna pass on that to get fucking Jackson Dart. Like, stop, bro. Like, nah, we can't do that. If he's at 6, you got to do that. You have to.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you trading up, it's a whole different conversation because some people get a little queasy at the fact at trading some picks. But motherfuckers like Dixon, I respect, right? Because he says it. He don't really, think Shedeur is all that. Like, maybe I do, maybe you do, maybe Cheeto does, right? Like, because even some other people in our group, right? Like, Chris, Severe, some other people, they like, nah, I don't really see it. Maybe 805 as well. They don't see it, right? But if Brady and Ben are like, nah, that's the motherfucker I want. I think he can run this offense. I think he can elevate this offense even, right? If they say that, then you have no choice, right? We have no choice. You got to sit there and say, all right, bro, I believe in that. Because if Tom Brady is saying and Ben Johnson is saying, I believe in that, we got to go wholeheartedly, bro. We got to go wholeheartedly. If Cam Ward falls to 6, then of course you take that too. That's 100%, all of it. You can't pass that up, bro. If they fall to 6, bro, whatever football guy, somebody must have pulled some strings in the background and looked out for us, dog. Because there's no way they should be a 6. No way.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah, especially if and it's a consensus, they're gonna go hard after him for sure. They're gonna do what it takes to get to that 2 spot, and they're gonna pitch it to Cleveland. But look, or 1 spot, they're gonna pitch it to Cleveland. Like, look, he ain't gonna come. He's not. You ain't get blocked by Dion. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll put something together.
I got something for Jeff, bro. I got something for Jeff. He said flag on the play. Brady is a horrible judge on QB play. If I recall, Brady was the first one that really told Lamar Jackson, "You're gonna be probably the best NFL in the NFL, best quarterback in the NFL." He at everything, right? He was anointing. He anointed Lamar before everybody really grabbed hold, right? And everybody was like, "No, it's Patrick. It's Patrick." He's like, "Nah, it's Lamar." So hey, you know what he's talking about, bro. You know what he's talking about.
For sure. Jeffrey says Will Howard in a few years will be one of the QBs out of this draft.
He has all the skill. He has all the skill, bro. But it's like, Brady also said it to Josh Allen. Oh, yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these are at times where Josh Allen and Lamar were still, we don't know. Feel what I'm saying? He knew. That motherfucker knew. So at that point, I don't know about Will, bro. I still gotta do some more research. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm iffy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm iffy. Because I've seen him in these playoff games, and he's looked fucking great in these playoff games. Like Oregon, what he did with Texas, I was like, okay, this motherfucker, he's balling. He's balling. What he did to Tennessee, he was balling.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. I still gotta watch a little bit more film and see, if I see some more traits. Because the receivers he has, bro, it's just the shit's unfair.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Shit's unfair. I mean, that number 4 dog, that motherfucker's a menace. He's a menace.
Yeah. Like what Walt says, Dart's a project, one target offense. We better trade for Hendon Hooker. And that's the other question that's been put out there. Would the Raiders trade for Hendon Hooker? And this is like really started like gaining steam. Is like if Ben Johnson comes, will we trade for Hendon Hooker? I don't know.
It depends, bro. You either. I mean, he's cool, but I don't even think that's. I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. Like you got to look.
Yeah.
See, look. Stewart says he Ohio State fan. He not sure about Howard either. But you got to look and maybe he don't really like that connection. I mean, maybe he do, maybe he don't. I mean, and you got to think too. Would Dan Campbell even think about doing something like that? Because obviously there was a plan in place when you drafted him as a head coach to say he might have to be the second, option as far as when Jared Goff leaves. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I don't know about doing that with him, but I would take the chance if it's like anything less than a third rounder, I'll do it. I'll say that. I'll do it if it's anything less than a third. Like if it's like a fourth, you feel what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'd do it for a fourth. Fuck around, get it in like that. But I see, it's crazy because when it comes to quarterbacks, bro, and I'm a firm believer of this, you have to trust your own gut, bro. You got to trust your own gut when it comes to the quarterbacks, bro. And sometimes shit going to be hard because you never know with these motherfuckers, bro. Like so far, I'm 2 for 2 on the podcast sphere. You feel what I'm saying? I'm 2 for 2 because I wanted CJ. And last year, I had motherfuckers try to talk me out of Jaden Daniels, and I told him. And now look where we are. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm 2 for 2.
Yep.
I got that feeling, bro. I do feel like Shedeur, in the right situation, can do special things. I do, bro. In the right situation. And Ben Johnson's offense is that situation. That's that shit.
It is a perfect
situation.
Bro,
that's all he needs.
Exactly. Jai has a question. I got a question. Y'all will be mad if Ben Johnson trades for Sam Howell? Like
immediately, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Nah, bro. That's not it. That's not and no, I'll be mad if there's no drafted quarterback with that. I'll say that.
Yeah, for sure. Jeffrey, nobody talks about Curtis Rourke. 6'6", Kyle McCord also could be great. I know what Curtis is. I mean, he made Indiana a contender, but 100%. Obviously Ohio State came along, had different feels about that. Whoop that ass, bro.
I was more impressed with what Kyle McCord did this year, and what he did going over there. I was a little more impressed with that. We'll see what the, you know what I mean? Because some of these dudes, I'm so mad, bro, because I can't go to the goddamn Senior Bowl like I wanted, but next year we'll go. But some of these dudes, they got to be in the Senior Bowl. They got to go through some of these workouts, bro. We'll get to see them. You know what I mean? They'll climb up the ranks. So it's a little premature still.
Yeah.
So shout out to Trey. Look, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Trambo. Say for his QBs when combine. Gonna be shuffling like crazy. Yeah. So stock could fall or rise. You never know. That is.
See, relevant. Walt, you can't be no GM, Walt, and you don't know how to move up with the CJ Stroud shit. They definitely could have got CJ Stroud. 100%. These motherfuckers was on the fence about either getting Bryce Young or getting CJ Stroud, and they chose neither. So it's like, come on, bro.
One chose neither. And
Yeah,
the other
one
one
choke
got
he did.
so
One
yeah,
choke.
and then he basically got vetoed. So McDummy was the one who said no. He's like, I don't want
We
none of
could have
this.
did that, bro.
I want Garoppolo. It's
Yeah,
like,
come
come
on now.
on, bro.
Come on now.
You
And when you
know?
talking about Jaden Daniels, bro, you know, we can go back to the footage. I don't know. I mean, because you wasn't on there yet, Jay, but going back, bro, there's many of people that's like, man, why would you take him, bro? He too skinny, runs too much. I don't know about all that. Blah, blah, blah. Come on now. Come on, son.
Man, I was watching Jaden last year. I was watching him through his bowl games and everything. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to like if we do this, if pull this off, this dude is just gonna be killer, especially with like AP, and then we get like a good coordinator, he's gonna make it happen. I wonder, I mean, yeah, I know we got Getsy, but I'm pretty sure if we would have gotten Daniels, we would have probably locked on Kingsbury. It was Kingsbury
Probably.
before, and he declined, right? It's just because we couldn't.
If
I don't know
they
it
were
was,
probably, yeah, they were willing to move on, but yeah, he declined. We
yeah,
had him, but then he declined.
yeah,
And then Stewart was like, I mean, I see what Stewart's saying because he said this is why I want Ward over Sanders because Young, Williams, blah, Stroud, Daniels. But this is the thing. It's not the name, Stewart. It's the location, right? Like,
yeah,
you got to think. CJ Stroud and Jaden Daniels went to, oh, well, you can't say that because Caleb Williams kind of went to a better situation than Jaden Daniels did. So that's a different
yeah.
story. But I think CJ Stroud went to a better situation than fucking Bryce Young all day. I say that. So
Oh yeah, 100%.
you know what I mean? It's all about the fit, the field. I would say that we're a better situation than Tennessee. I would say that 100%.
Oh yeah, we're a way better situation. Jack says crazy Tom Telesco never called Washington for Daniels. Part of the reason why he's kicking cans now. Could be.
Some people I heard Vic Tafer yesterday. He put on Twitter that they did call. So I don't know what's true. I don't know what the
Shefty's
fuck
saying
is
that
not true.
he did it. So what is it? Everybody's saying
You see
this
what I'm
and
saying?
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now we don't even fucking know
narrative.
because hey, Chris, I see what you said right there, bro. I see what you said. Don't make it start, bro. I got some time left. I got some time left. But yeah, I mean, because you're right. Shefty did say we didn't call. Then Vic comes out and says we called. So at this point, bro, it's a game of fucking he said, she said at this fucking
Yeah,
point.
exactly. So I mean,
we don't know.
If they didn't call, I could. If they didn't call, maybe they got some information that look, Washington wants a quarterback. They want Daniels. They're not going to trade up even if you fucking give them the kitchen sink. That
one you
happened.
couldn't do. Yeah, that one you couldn't do.
That would have been really hard. Yeah, I don't see them. They wanted Daniels. They got all their pieces aligned, you know,
Right.
and it worked out great for him. That's cool. Curtis Rourke is tough. I like his mentality. I don't know.
I gotta see some more, bro. I gotta see some more.
Yeah. Josh says I would like Hendon Hooker as an advantage with the system. And that's the only reason why that talk is out there, like possibly trading for Hooker. But he's only had preseason time. That's really all he's
Which,
had.
you know, at the same time, you're looking at all these quarterbacks, you know, he's gotten the good treatment where he's got to sit and watch and learn, which is good, right? So obviously, I mean, like I said, if it's like a third, fourth rounder, I would do it. I would do that.
Yeah. Walt says telling you neither Texans or Washington were trading to number 2.
We could have traded to the number 1 pick the year with the Texans, but we dragged our feet and didn't do it.
Yep. Biggest knock on Jaden that he played on one of the most powerful offenses with LSU. Not an easy evaluation to trade the farm for him. I don't know. I like what he did. I was watching Jaden Daniels out his last season. So I like what he did.
And it wasn't even just that year. He did it the year before that too. He was at LSU for 2 years. So he did it both years.
All that. Yep, exactly. For sure, 100%. Eric Rader says, my cousin likes Washington. He didn't want Jaden Daniels around the draft when I said we wanted him. He said it reminds him of RG3.
Oh, he's better than RG3.
Oh, way better than RG3.
No, he's better than RG3. Telesco botched the Jacob situation, didn't provide a quality QB. That's 100%. That's true. That's on the GM. He
Yeah.
drafted well, right? He did draft well, but it did not provide depth at places he should have provided depth. You know what I mean? He just botched the whole, not even just the Jacobs situation, the whole running back situation in total. Didn't even replace the production of Jacobs like he should have. So that's already a knock. So that's all that.
His strong suit is drafting. His weakness is free agency. We could tell because the only thing that he really did was bring Christian Wilkins and Chase on. And I heard that Wilkins is already going to come. He was already going to come. So it was just basically him putting a contract together. From what it's
100%.
Chris for Raiders.
My guy Chris, man, shout out.
$5. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Jeff says all comes down. You really want a player, you got to pay up and offer what the other team wants and then some.
Yep.
Yeah. You have to shell out that money. Gotta do whatever it takes for sure.
Also, Dixon Snyder makes a great point, bro. I don't think Ben Johnson takes us as near as serious as well if Telesco's still here. And if he's still here, bro, I don't know if we have that much of a leg up in the competition because now we just like the other two teams that want him. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we still got our shitty GM. So it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't say shitty, but we still got, you know what I mean? We still got our iffy GM.
Yeah. I mean, we still got Telesco, and Telesco is not an aggressive GM, but by all means, he's Coupon Tom.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. Coupon Toms. Not getting Daniels just tells me we didn't offer enough to make it worth their while. Not necessarily. We don't. That's the thing. That it's a he said she said bullshit right now. You know what I mean?
They knew, bro. I mean, you never know what it would be. But maybe you didn't. Or maybe Washington was asking for 3. They would ask for 3 first rounders and all that other shit. So you never know.
Yeah, for sure. But we about to go ahead and wrap it up. We've been on here for almost 2 hours. Appreciate everybody watching. Almost 100 people in the building. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit those thumbs. Check in, hit that subscribe button for my guy, Raider Rundown. If you're new to the show, appreciate you guys. Welcome. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe. For me, make sure you're to go ahead and go on my channel, Just Raiders Baby Podcast. Go ahead and give me a follow on there and a subscribe. So for sure. Do you have any final thoughts? We're about to go ahead and head on out in a bit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, final thoughts. Just the Raider hate, it feels good. You feel what I'm saying? It feels good.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sunbathing in it. That shit is beautiful. So as of right now, it's just good to see that. But I the final thoughts, I'll say this, and of course, and shout out Bloody Raider 408, man, always showing love, bro. And shout out to everybody in the chat, always showing love as they do, man. You know what time it is, bro. Much love. But I will say this, man, as we continue, as we keep going, of course, we're gonna be doing our content. But be patient, right? Like, be patient. Many people have told you, we telling you, the shit's not going to be resolved until the very least, until the Lions are out of the playoffs. So until the Lions are in the playoffs, you got to be patient. Now, that shit could be tricky, right? But understand that the same rules apply to us that apply to other teams as well, right? He can't go in they building either. He can't walk around and talk to them like that either. So we all at a standstill right now. So be patient. When the Lion season is over, we revisit. And what happens, put pen to paper, we talk that shit. That's what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what we're going to do.
Yep. I mean, you got to be patient. There's going to be a lot of shit. A lot of rumors are going to be flying out. It's already started. The hate is strong for sure against the Raider Nation. That is never a doubt. So you having all these people come out and talk some shit, trying to put up narratives and scenarios and all this shit, and with Max, with Johnson, with Brady, all that shit. You got to be patient. I feel it's gonna work out. I feel that we're gonna be able to go ahead and get our guys, plural, and put a really good team together. I'm very excited for free agency, which is like literally in about like 45 days or 50 days, something like that. So that's
We'll
literally
do
right around
something
the
big for
corner.
that, man. We'll go ahead and do something
Yeah.
big, maybe a little
Yes,
blowout
sir.
thing or something, man.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm very, very interested to see that. But yeah, just be patient. And good things are gonna come for sure. 100%. You just gotta
Yep.
tune out that noise sometimes, for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
and Big Jeff talking about he might be doing a watch party, man. So if y'all not doing anything, man, go ahead pull up to Jeff watch party, man, and chill with the dog, man.
Yeah, there you go. So
Yes, sir.
make sure you guys tap into my guy Annie_Raiders booster on his channel. If you do that live, let me know. That way we can go ahead and put it up there for sure.
Facts. Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah. 100%. But I think that's it. I'm already losing my voice.
I feel that.
But
I'm about to go
again,
make me something to eat, man. It's a wrap.
yes, sir. It's already lunchtime. So for
Actuals.
sure. Yep. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and let them know where they can go ahead and find you before we go ahead and sign off.
Type.
Yeah.
You can find me at The Raider Rundown on YouTube. It is, if it's your first time here, man, make sure you tapping on the like button at the very least, man. It's much love. And tap on the subscribe button if you feeling what you're hearing at the same time. Appreciate everybody that's in here, man, for my guy, Just Raiders Baby Podcast over here, man. And appreciate all the rundown familiar, man. Y'all already know what time it is. So if you want to catch me here, all my links to the socials should be on my YouTube page, man. So go ahead, tap over there, man. You want to tap in with me on Instagram, Twitter, man. You already know what it is, bro. Much love to all the nation, and let's keep this thing rocking, man.
Yes, sir. And I'm about to go ahead and go over my thing really quick. I did want to share these polls I did. And the first time I was doing polls in my channel where we're doing a live. So I wanted to go ahead and share this. And I shared the other one earlier about Maxx. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I did that one. Let me share this one. So everybody watching, did a poll. Should we resign Maxx or should we trade him? 73% said yes out of 15 votes. And
Fire.
Appreciate. Yeah. My other one here. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Next question. Do you? Oh shit. Let me zoom in on this. Do you think Ben Johnson's coming to the Raiders? 84% says yes. 15% I don't think so. Out of 33 votes. That is very interesting that 15% said no.
Yes,
very
right.
interesting.
Yeah. But hey, let's see what
question.
happens, bro.
Yeah. Last question. Spy Tech. Do you think Spy Tech will be the next GM? 70% said yes. 29% said no. 24 votes. Interesting for sure. Yeah. But for me, make sure you guys catch me on my socials, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. Hopefully TikTok stays on next week. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And X, JRaider_505. That's JRaider_505. And then as usual, make sure you guys tap in, hit that subscribe button on my channel, Just Raiders Baby Podcast. Do a show every damn Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. And I'm gonna be having I'm gonna try to have different guests on each week. So make sure you guys tap in. I got a few names that I'm trying to go ahead and put it in the works. Big names. Just like my boy Ron, we had 100 people in the building. So for sure. So we're gonna be doing this thing every damn Saturday morning, and then obviously every Wednesday with the Raider Connection with my guy Cheeto Linus, Jeff New England Booster, and then LV Raider 10, my boy Nate. We're doing that every damn Wednesday at 7 p.m. So make sure you guys tap into that. And then next Saturday, I'm gonna try to do that mock draft. And if you guys are down, we'll put in a thing where you guys do like a little buy-in and then you guys can go ahead and really be part of that mock draft and put in your pick. Highlight that. Do a little $3 donation to my Cash App. Got the Cash App link in my bio, and then also on the ticker. So make sure you guys hit that up.
That's right. I like that.
Yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, man. I'm really pumped for that one. It's gonna be really good. But I think that's it. Appreciate everybody watching. Thank you guys, and then we'll see you guys next time. Make sure you tap in. You have your Monday show, right?
Tuesday. We're gonna do something on Tuesday. I do it with Cheeto.
Cheeto's
State of the
off.
Nation. And then usually if I'm regular, I'm on Wednesdays, but right now it's the off season. So I'm kind of taking a little slight break. So I'm just doing impromptu lives. For all my younger people, bro, do not buy nothing off that TikTok shop. It's about to close in 24 hours. Unless you want your money to be spent by somewhere in a foreign country. Don't be buying that goddamn shit.
It's gonna go to China, bro, for sure.
Yeah, leave that shit alone, bro. Leave it alone, bro. Go ahead and save your videos off that motherfucker and don't buy nothing off the TikTok shop off the last minute, man. That's Rundown's tip for the day. You're
there you go. I know. See, luckily I mentioned TikTok. Yeah, we'll see if I still have an account come next week. See it. But I'll probably do a show on that Monday since Cheeto's off. He's living it up in Vegas with 805 over there. They're gonna meet up, and he said that he was gonna go ahead and change his mind off of Shador. That shit was fun.
Oh yeah, let's see. We'll see. We'll see.
I
want to see that conversation. I definitely want to see that
Mm-hmm.
conversation.
Y'all better tell us too, for sure. All right, but with that, thank you guys for tapping in, and then we'll see you next time. Remember, just Raiders, baby. Peace.